Hello, I'm Leila from Radakat. I'm going to show you how we can use bots. So bots are the applications that actually is another AI application that we can use in our report, in our web application, mobile application, or Windows application that we have. I'm going to talk about that and how we can create a bot in Azure environment. So as you can see here in the chart that I'm showing here, we have different options to do AI. The first one is creating our custom AI using different languages. So we can use Azure ML Studio, we can use Azure ML Workbench in writing data breaks. In past video, I show you how we can write R and create our own. This is one approach to do AI. Another approach is to use pre-built AI services like cognitive services or other application, and we can embed it there. And another one is using the bot framework, using Visual Studio tools for that. For this example, I'm going to show you the combination of the cognitive services and bot. So let's go into the Azure environment. Okay, I'm going to my Azure environment here. Okay, so I'm going to show you that how we can create bots there. To create, so here we have different type of the bots. So if you just write web app bot, you will see this one, and is included in marketplace. As you see, web app bot is a Microsoft combination of the AI and machine learning. So I'm choose this one, create. Now I'm able actually to specify what sort of bot I need. Just name it, put a name. So I'm calling video. This is for our video bot for Leila. I choose my sponsorship, research group, locations. As you can see, it support many different location. I should choose Australia Southeast, so I choose that one. The pricing tier that we have, and also the app name, you can change it. Here is about template. So you have different bot template here. You can create just basic bot. This happened that you want to write your own bot framework, so you just want a template to add your own. But however, if you create some form, for example, you want to create a bot form to get the order for sandwich for people. So that means that you want to kind of ask different questions to come up with an answer. So you can use form, or you want to understand the kind of the language understanding that actually how using the service of the Louis, that's actually a NLP services created by Microsoft, or you want to create a Q&A through that. I'm going to show you the basic form and Q&A. Not all of them in same video. Let's see that how we proceed. Maybe some of them in this video, some of them in other. First of all, I'm going to the basic bot that actually just echo my question. So I choose the basic one, just select, and the application inside is a bit limited. I think the Southeast Asia should be closer, and I'm going to create. So it's take a bit time to create, and also that's actually the number of the message you send. So pricing base is based on the number of the message that receives or get. So it's going to be created here. Is already validating. I'm just waiting to see the process here. So you can create your bot framework here. You will be access to the Visual Studio code and the code behind that. I will show you. That means that you can change whatever you want and then deploy it there. Okay, so it just take a time. We will wait for a second. So it's actually create that one. If I want to talk about the bot applications, I'm actually says that actually they are really powerful. So you can create developing an intelligent chatbot. For example, Slowly is a Facebook Messenger that actually help people for question and answer and guide them. You can embed it in your website to answer your customers question, the frequently question that they have. You can create a knowledge base, or for example in a conference you want to get the order of the people and pass it to the other people, so you can use a form of that. So there are lots of processing happen. Or you want to do kind of the natural language processing, so you want to find the happiness of the people. Are they happy? What main entity they talking about? What is the main thing that they are talking? So let's see that how is possible. So it's already created. I'm going to the resource. So here I have different components here. This is the actually, if you click on both management under the build, you're able that you can access to the code of that. So you're able to debug the code on Visual Studio Online that I will show you, or you can actually, you can download the source code, you can download and create it and again upload it. So you have different approach that you can do that, or you can test that one in the web chat. So here I'm going to kind of check the web chat and said that this is Leila, and is not a specific bot, so it just responds me that this is Leila. So it's not going to kind of doing any, just for your things. The good things about that is you're able to embed this bot in your any web application. For example, I'm going to embed it in my dashboard in Power BI. So here, as you see, if you go to the channel, you can embed your bot in different channels, as you see, email, Skype, Telegram, and the other one. I'm going to actually, I will show you that how's the process. I'm just going to show you how can I embed that one into the Power BI. So I'm going to click on Get Embedded Code, click to open the web chat information, and this is the kind of the secret code that you should embed it there. So you easily kind of copy and paste that one there. I think I have a one, so I can show you what's the process. So you need to go to the Power BI, Microsoft.com. So you need to sign in, and after you sign in, actually, you just go to the workspace, my workspace. I'm going to create a dashboard there. I put it video for the basic. So it's create a dashboard. I'm going to add a tile there, web content, next. And you put the name for there. So I'm said that this is a basic. The subtitle is echo. Just echo my voice. And here it's a place that you can put your embedded code. Just make sure that when you actually copy that one, you should replace your secret code here. So I'm going to actually do that myself. I'm going to copy and paste it in a place there. So I'm going to put the code actually there. So I'm just copy the code and put it into the secret one, and then copy the whole content. So I'm now able to copy and paste it in the embedded code here and apply. And you can see that actually you can create a form view, and you can see the chat box is here. Hi, this is Leila. So it's a simple chat. You just send me the echo to me. So you said, hi, this is Leila. So you see that how easy actually works. This is the primary of the chatbot. Let's see that if I want to change that one. So I actually have that, and I want to create another web app. So for that, I'm going to remove that one to delete. I'm going to create another chatbot. So here I'm not going to delete the previous one. So web app bot. Again, I'm choose that one. I'm create another one here. I put a name. This time I'm going to create a form. So video but this is for me. Here, instead of the basic, I'm going to choose the form. I'm going to create a form to actually get a request from people. So I'm just select that one, and for the others, I think it's all fine. Just create it now. It should be fine. So you should make sure that you choose the right location and the other. So that's a location center. It's good for privacy and also good for kind of the load of the service. Some servers are really busy, so it's better to choose the one that is closest to you. For this example, I'm just stick with the one that I have. So it's going to actually create a web form for me. Before that, that is going to start, you see that is actually there is an editor here. So you access to all .NET code here. As you see that all of the codes are related to the controller of the messenger, all of the everything is actually accessible via here. So that's a kind of the echo one. So are you sure you want to count or something like that? So all of the things is there. This is the statement that asks you me, so you can change everything here. For this example, I'm going to kind of create a new one. So I'm just wait that the form video will be created. It should create very soon. You can also pin that one to dashboard, so actually you can accessible to them. So just take a second. Okay, so here I'm going to go to the resource. So here is actually I'm creating new bot there that actually has different things. Let's see that how it work. So I'm going to test in the web chat. I'm clicked under the bot management, test in web chat, and let's see that how it actually work. So it's take time to create the bot for us. So here I'm set that sandwich. So the first question that is going to ask me about sandwich. So is provide me some sample of the sandwich here. I can choose tuna, and it's going to ask another question from me. So what's a foot long, for example, what's the size of the sandwich? I want the Italian one and the other. So the question is that could I kind of change this conversation? So after choosing everything, so I want to change this conversation. So you see that is kind of, you can choose based on this, or you can provide the number. So for example, I want to set, please select one or more. So I want number 9, for example, and I want number 1, 4, and 8. So for example, and what is this your selection? So it shows me actually what I want. So this is a really good one. Now let's see that how we can kind of change the conversation. If you go to the build, and this time if you open the code in the Visual Studio Online, there is a place that you can change this conversation, and it's really easy. You do not need to know specific about coding or C# coding, just you need to change some parts to make it work. So I'm just waiting that one come. And also you can, as I mentioned before, you can embed it into the different channels. So you can embed your chatbot in the web chat, or you can embed it in other applications. So it's also the same possible. So this is a Visual Studio for that one. As you see, we have different parts. First of all is the message controller, and the other one is actually our model. Under the model, we have a file named sandwich. So as you see that it's all about the sandwich information. So I want to change that to the food, and I want, for example, I'm going to order for a conference. I'm said that we have available chicken, beef, lamb, bacon, and veggie. And imagine that it's the only things. I'm not going to change the other. You can change it, definitely you can change. So you see that is the enumeration. I just changed the title here. I need to actually change some other title in there. So as you see, it's different actually enumeration that happen actually here. So if you actually just going down, so this is the class 1, so I'm going to change it to the food, so you can change everything here, and that's not anymore sandwich option, it's food option. I just change everything regarding the food order, food options, and this is all related to the food. So I change everything that talking about the sandwich here. So I think that this is the end of the year, or you can say welcome to the simple food order. So this is actually the process that we can do. Just make sure that you replace what you want. I think that I'm pretty fine here. I'm change everything, and yeah, so now the second part is a controller that I need to change. So first I'm change this one. Now I'm going to change the here, because here also we have food order, sandwich order. I need to change it, and another one is here, so food order. Okay, so it should be fine. So kind of actually I'm just bit a change, just add a small change to there. You can save it, so it's automatically saved, or you can save it, but it's not applied to the chatbot yet. You need to build the solution. So here I just want to double check another time to make sure that I'm don't did a mistake. However, to run it, you see that in the left side we have an option open console. It's actually is our console to build. So after you apply the change, just you need to write build CMD. So it's going to actually build your application, and if you need some packages or libraries, is going to be installed for you. So I'm just waiting that is run everything, and it also is give me the message if something kind of error happen there. So it's going to be install everything. As you see, is install different packages, so it's actually applicable, and we can change that, adding these packages and libraries there, and now is actually going to build that. Okay, so it's take about 2 or 3 minutes to run, and you see that it's finished successfully. So that means that if I'm back to my kind of portal and go to the test, and if I'm search for the food or anything, it should give me this time not a sandwich order. It should give me the different food option. How it actually works fine. So I'm just waiting till it sends it to there. Okay. Oh, there's a problem happened there. So let me see that. Okay, so yeah, that finished successfully. Everything is installed, and it should be works. So as you see here, it actually take a bit time. So the first time that I'm write it is not shows the, it says that is not able, but the second time that I put, it shows me the difference. I said I want chicken. Now it's going to the other questions, and you see that how is easy actually you can embed it. Again, you can embed this one in any Facebook, on Power BI, the same one that I'm showing you here. You can do that. So it's the same process. You need to go to the channel. You can embed it there. So here is actually got the boot embedded. You can create that one, click here, and again the same process, copy and actually paste it there and put it in Power BI, or if you're using the other application, you can do that. In the next video, I'm going to show you how we can do the create a Q&A one. For the Q&A one, we need to create another service that's a Q&A maker, is a knowledge base, and we can do that. So I will show you that one, and also for this one I will show you that how you can store the result in other tools, like for example in your table storage and the other. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I really recommend to go through that. It doesn't need any coding, and you see it's very simple coding happen there, and it's really useful. Thank you.